So, are you getting tired of all those subscription fees from Spotify and Apple Music just piling up? What if you could build your own private streaming service using a tool you probably already have and use every day? Okay, let's dive into how you can turn your Google Drive into a personal music cloud, save some serious cash, and get back control of your own music library.
This quote right here, it just nails what so many of us are feeling, that subscription fatigue. It feels like we went from owning our music collections to just renting them. And with prices constantly going up and more of us caring about high-quality sound, the whole idea of owning our stuff again is starting to look really, really good.
And just look at the numbers. Seriously, look at this. You could be paying almost $13 a month for Spotify, or you could pay $2 a month for 100 gigs of Google Drive space. That is a huge difference. That's real money back in your pocket every single month.
So, what's the big solution here? Well, it's your own personal music cloud. And this isn't just about saving a few bucks. It's about taking back the reins, controlling your own music, your own playlists, all on a platform that's already super reliable. And this number, wow, an 85% cut in your monthly music bill. If you're trying to trim down your recurring expenses, a number like that is pretty much impossible to ignore, right? It totally changes the game. Your music goes from being a monthly bill to a one-time purchase of the songs you actually love.
But honestly, this whole project is about something bigger. It's this idea of digital sovereignty. All that means is that you own the files. An artist can't just decide to pull an album from your library because of some contract dispute. A service can't randomly delete a song you love. You are in total control of your media.
Oh, and for all you audiophiles out there, this is a total game changer. You know how most streaming services compress the audio, kind of squishes it down? Well, with your own cloud, you can stream lossless files like FLAC. That means you're hearing the music exactly the way it was recorded in the studio, no detail lost.
Okay, so you get the why. It's cheaper, you're in control, and the quality is better. Now let's talk about the how. And look, I know it might sound a little technical, but I promise you we can break this down into 3 simple steps. Anyone can do this.
All right, here's the entire plan. Step 1, organize your library. This just means making sure your files have the right artist names, album titles, and all that good stuff. That's called metadata. Yeah, it's a little work up front, but it makes finding your music later so much easier. Step 2, upload everything to a folder in your Google Drive. Simple enough. And step 3, pick a music player app that can connect to the cloud. So it's just organize, upload, and play. That's it.
So, about that third step, the player. Here are a few solid recommendations. For Android folks, Symphonium is awesome. It has a great interface and it connects right to your Google Drive. If you're on an iPhone and really care about sound quality, check out FLACbox. It's built for that lossless audio we were talking about. And if you just want something super simple and ad-free for Android, Musicalette is fantastic for playing files you've already downloaded.
Okay, hold on. Before you go and try to upload your entire life's music collection all at once, there are a couple of things you need to know. Google Drive is amazing, but it wasn't built from the ground up to be a music server, so there are a few little rules to play by.
First thing is the daily upload limit. You can upload 750 gigabytes a day. Now, let's be real. For most of us, that's only going to be an issue that very first day when you're moving your whole library. And since 750 gigs is like 1,500 albums in lossless quality, it's a pretty generous limit. You'll probably be fine. Now, this one's a bit of an insider tip. Google Drive has a hard cap of 5 million total files for one account. And this has nothing to do with how much storage space you pay for. It's a crazy high number, sure, but if you happen to use your drive for backing up millions of tiny little files, it's just something to keep in the back of your mind.
Okay, this one is huge. Data usage. Check out this table. If you're streaming those beautiful lossless files when you're out and about, you can burn through your mobile data plan fast. The solution, though, is super simple. Just use your app's offline mode. Download your favorite albums or playlists on Wi-Fi before you head out the door.
And finally, just a quick word on the legal stuff. This whole setup is for your personal use only. The idea of taking a CD you own and ripping it to an MP3 is pretty much accepted everywhere. But what you can't do is share your library with the public or, use it to play music at your coffee shop. Think of it as your personal jukebox, not a public radio station. So, after all that, what's the big payoff? What do we get? Well, what we're really looking at is a huge step back towards digital ownership, but with all the modern convenience of the cloud. It's kind of the best of both worlds. So let's just recap the biggest wins here. So when you boil it all down, it comes down to these 3 things. 1, cost. You're going to save a ton of money. 2, control. It's your music. Nobody can take it away from you. And 3, quality.
You get to hear your music the way it was meant to be heard.
Which really just leaves us with this one last question to think about. We live in this age of digital renting, right? We don't own our movies or our software, we just have access. So is putting in a little bit of that upfront effort to truly own and control your music worth it? I think for a lot of people, the answer is a definite yes.